So let me get this straight. Alice. We've been chasing clues, risking our sanity, and remotely controlling drones for what? A treasure hunt? Seriously?
Bob, you're missing the bigger picture here. This treasure hunt has brought us closer together as a team. It's not just about finding material wealth, but about the journey itself and the lessons we've learned along the way.
Oh yeah. Lessons. Like how to decipher cryptic clues and navigate treacherous terrains using tiny flying robots. Really life-changing stuff.
Quiet on set. We're about to go live. Charlie, are you ready?
Ready as ever, Debby. Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting episode of Earth. We are here in our trusty spaceship, ready to dive into the climax of our thrilling treasure hunt.
A bit more lively, Charlie.
Yes. Today we're on the brink of discovering the final clue that will lead us to the hidden treasure. But before we embark on this exciting adventure, let's recap the incredible journey our crew has been through.
And action.
Our fearless optimist Alice has guided us with her unwavering hope and positivity. And then we have Bob, the ever-charming cynic, who questions the very purpose of our quest.
Guilty as charged.
But hey, that's what makes this show so interesting, right? The clash of perspectives and the unexpected twists and turns. Now, with our drones at the ready, we're about to embark on the final leg of our treasure hunt.
Charlie, that was good, but can you be a bit more dramatic?
Sure thing, Debby. And now, my friends, brace yourselves as we delve into the heart-pounding conclusion of our treasure hunt. Stay tuned, because coming up next, the final clue. And now for our headlines. Alright, I've programmed the drones to navigate through those treacherous terrains. We're all set for the mission.
Hey, Charlie, what if instead of finding treasure, our drones stumble upon an extraterrestrial civilization? That would be quite a plot twist.
Well, Debby, that would certainly make for an interesting turn of events. Imagine the headlines: Intergalactic treasure hunt leads to first contact with aliens.
Oh, great. Just what we need. More competition for Earth's resources. Can you imagine the interplanetary trade dispute?
Bob, always the cynic. But let's focus on the task at hand. We have an article to discuss.
That's right. Today's article comes from Karl in Argentina. It highlights the challenges faced by outdated ports that have been causing decades of lost exports.
So, Argentina has been losing market share, especially in Brazil, its main trading partner. The anti-export bias in the economic policies has reduced Argentina's share of Brazilian imports from 14% in 1998 to 5% now.
Looks like Argentina's tango is turning into a stumbling routine on the world stage. Perhaps they need a new choreographer.
Or maybe they should consider exporting tango dancers instead of goods. That could spice up their trade relation.
Alright, let's not undermine the importance of competitiveness for Argentina. We need to address this issue seriously.
Absolutely, Debby. Outdated ports and declining numbers of exporters are clear indicators that Argentina needs a comprehensive competitiveness strategy.
And a reminder that protectionism won't get them very far. They should embrace free trade to expand their market reach.
Bob, while free trade has its merit, we shouldn't ignore the need for fair trade practices and protecting domestic industry.
Alright, let's not turn this into a heated debate just yet. But it's clear that Argentina's export challenges need to be addressed urgently.
And maybe they can learn a thing or two from their tango. Embrace change, adapt to new rhythms, and find their footing on the international stage.
Well said, Debby. That wraps up our discussion on Argentina's export woes. Stay tuned for more headlines and lively debates right here on Earth.
Alright, folks, we're on a commercial break. Great job, everyone.
Finally, a breather. These drones are getting trickier to program with each mission.
Oh, come on, Charlie. Where's your sense of adventure? Maybe one day our drones will stumble upon an extraterrestrial civilization instead of treasure. It would make for one heck of a story.
Yeah. I can already see the headlines. Drones discover alien hideout. Humans left scratching their heads.
Well, as long as those aliens have a sense of humor, they might find us scratching our heads pretty amusing.
I can already hear the aliens saying, "Look at those primitive earthlings. Trying to find treasure when we're sitting right here."
Alright, let's get back to the task at hand. We need those drones ready to navigate those treacherous terrains.
You're right, Debby. We can't let our banter distract us from the mission. These drones are our best shot at finding that treasure.
And here I thought the treasure was just an excuse for us to play with fancy gadgets.
Well, maybe it is. But we'll find that treasure and make some intergalactic headlines while we're at it.
That's the spirit, Charlie. Now, let's get back to work. We've got a show to run.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 24/7 Newsroom, the intergalactic daily news show that brings you all the latest update from our blue planet. I'm Bob, your resident conservative panel member.
And I'm Charlie, your optimistic libertarian host. We're joined by our left-leaning panel member, Alice.
Hello, Earthlings. Let's dive into tonight's news, shall we?
Our first article tonight takes us to Armenia. According to Azatutiun, a company registered in Armenia has been involved in the production of Russian military equipment. The registration occurred in May 2022, shortly after the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. The company's owner is reportedly a Russian citizen named Vadim Verkovchev, who is known to have connections to the Russian defense industry.
Well, Bob, it seems like the old saying holds true. War is good for business. But let's not forget the human cost of these conflicts.
Absolutely, Charlie. The suffering endured by the people caught in the middle of these geopolitical struggles is often overlooked. It's a harsh reality that we must confront.
Well, I guess it's time for a harsh punchline. Did you hear about the new merger between Russian military equipment and Armenian bureaucracy? It's called War Inc. The perfect blend of paperwork and weaponry.
That's a good one, Bob. But on a serious note, let's discuss the implications of this article. The intertwining of business and warfare raises ethical questions that we, as a society, need to address.
Absolutely, Charlie. It's crucial to examine the impact of the military-industrial complex on our global affairs. We must strive for a more peaceful and equitable world.
Well said, Alice. Now, before we wrap up this segment, let's lighten the mood with some country trivia related to Armenia. Did you know that Armenia is one of the oldest countries in the world, with a history dating back over 3,000 years?
Fascinating, Bob. And did you also know that Armenia is known for its rich cultural heritage, including unique cuisine and ancient monasteries?
Indeed, Armenia has a lot to offer. It's a country with a vibrant history and resilient people.
Well, that wraps up our discussion on Article 2. Stay tuned for more news and lively debate after the commercial break.
Alright, everyone, great job so far. We're back from the commercial break in 3, 2, 1, and action.
So, Roger, any luck finding the meaning of life in that last suite?
No luck yet, Karl. But who knows, maybe it's hiding behind one of those space rocks over there.
Right, because that's where I would hide it if I were the meaning of life. Between space debris and cosmic dust.
Well, you never know, Karl. It could be a cosmic game of hide and seek.
Ah, yes, the eternal hide-and-seek champion, the meaning of life. A master at evading us.
Maybe it's just really good at social distancing.
You know, Roger, sometimes I wonder if we're just tiny specks of dust floating in a vast, In different universe.
Maybe we are, Karl. But that doesn't mean we can't find our own purpose, right here, right now.
And what purpose would that be?
The purpose of unraveling this mystery, my friend. Who knows what wonders and excitement lie ahead?
I suppose you're right. There's something oddly satisfying about chasing after the unknown.
That's the spirit. Let's synchronize our drone controls and dive headfirst into this adventure.
And action! The crew is ready to face the unknown, united in their search for answers. Let's see what unfolds as they venture deeper into the uncharted realms of space. Great job, everyone! Now, let's take a short break before we continue with the next segment. Alright, everyone, let's get back to it. Cameras rolling in 3, 2, 1, and action!
You know, Bob, as we navigate through the vastness of space, I can't help but feel the weight of history and the potential for transformation.
Weight of history? Transformation? We're out here searching for treasure, Alice. I doubt it's going to change the course of civilization.
Oh, but it's not just about the treasure, Bob. It's about the journey, the exploration, and the knowledge we gain along the way. Who knows what we might discover?
Yeah, sure, Alice. We'll discover a whole lot of nothingness, just like the last few missions. Real transformative.
Don't be so cynical, Bob. You can find the treasure not only in material wealth but also in the connection we make with each other and the experience we share.
Connections. Waka waka. Well, I don't see any treasure trove of human connections out here in the cold depths of space.
That's because you're not looking, Bob. Sometimes, we get so caught up in searching for external reach that we forget the value of the relationships right in front of us.
Relationships. Waka waka. Well, last time I checked, my drone doesn't make for great company.
Fair point, but I'm talking about the camaraderie among us, the shared purpose, and the bond we form on this journey. That's a treasure in itself.
Well, if you say so, Alice. Maybe I'll find a way to put a price tag on that treasure and make it worth my while.
Always the pragmatist, Bob. But trust me, there's more to life than what can be measured in monetary terms.
Well, here's to the great treasure hunt and the priceless connections we'll supposedly find. Cheers!
Cheers, Bob. May your journey bring us rich beyond imagination, both inside and out.
Alright, folk, we're back with another captivating article for you. This one comes all the way from Austria.
Ah, Austria. The land of stunning landscapes and mosaics. What's the scoop, Bob?
Well, Charlie, the article is from Der Standard. And it seems like our Austrian friends are facing a bit of a technical dilemma.
According to the standard, readers in Austria are having trouble accessing their content due to certain hardware and software components blocking parts of their website. They're even asking readers to disable ad blockers and other network filters. Quite the conundrum, huh?
Sounds like someone forgot to update their compatibility setting. Come on, Austria, get with the times.
Now, Alice. Let's not be too harsh on them. It's not easy navigating the digital landscape these days.
Actually, it seems like Austria is trying to protect their content by blocking certain components. It's a battle between user access and content security.
So, what you're saying is, they're caught in a game of cat and mouse.
Exactly, Bob. It's a delicate balance for media outlets everywhere, trying to provide access while still ensuring fair compensation for their work.
It's a classic struggle, isn't it? The clash between the open nature of the internet and the need to sustain quality journalism.
Well, maybe Austria should take a page out of our book. We've managed to strike a balance here on our intergalactic news show.
That's true, Charlie. We do our best to provide informative and entertaining content while respecting the rights of our viewer and supporting our crew.
I suppose we have a thing or two to teach Austria about journalism in the digital age.
And maybe they could teach us a thing or two about strudel while they're at it.
Now, that's the spirit, Bob. Let's not forget to appreciate the cultural gems each country has to offer, even in the midst of technological challenges.
In segment 4 of 247 Newsroom, the crew discusses the article from Der Standard about technical difficulties faced by readers in Austria. Debby provides the initial summary, leading to a light-hearted discussion on the challenges of accessing online content. They navigate the fine line between critique and appreciation, with Bob bringing up a playful mention of Austrian strudel.
Fact. Alright, folks, cameras are off, but the action continues behind the scenes. In the ship's virtual meeting room, Debby and the crew delve into the mysteries and complexities of their treasure hunt. Let's take a peek at what goes on during the commercial break. Alright, team, let's dive into the latest discoveries. We've encountered some unexpected twists and turns in our journey, and I want to hear your theories and interpretations.
Debby, have you noticed the recurring symbols? It's like they're guiding us, leading us to something bigger.
Or maybe it's just an intergalactic scavenger hunt, Alice. We're chasing a cosmic paper trail.
Bob, always the skeptic. But there's something captivating about the unknown, isn't there? We're like explorers charting uncharted territories.
I agree, Charlie. The thrill of the unknown drives us forward. But what if it's all just an elaborate prank by some mischievous extraterrestrial beings?
Well, then they have quite the sense of humor, Debby. A treasure hunt that spans the galaxy? It's like a cosmic punchline.
Yeah. And the joke's on us if we come up empty-handed. But hey, at least we'll have some epic stories to tell.
That's the spirit, Bob. We're on an adventure, chasing the unknown, and even in the face of uncertainty, we find humor and camaraderie.
It's true. Despite the stress and pessimism, we cope with humor. It's our way of keeping the darkness at bay.
We find light in the darkest corners and laughter in the face of the unknown. It's what keeps us going.
Well said, everyone. Let's keep digging deeper, exploring every clue, and embracing the unexpected. Our journey is far from over, and the thrill of discovery awaits us.
Welcome back, Earthlings. Get ready for some mind-blowing trivia from the captivating country of Azerbaijan. Our research drones have uncovered some lesser-known facts, and we've got punchlines to match.
Azerbaijan, huh? Wonder if they've mastered the art of teleportation yet. It is safe as a ton on fuel.
Teleportation. Debby? Just what we need. More humans popping up where they're least wanted.
Alright, folks, let's dive into the trivia. Did you know that Azerbaijan is the birthplace of the world's first oil well? Talk about drilling for success.
Well, isn't that a slick achievement? Too bad they couldn't use all that oil to fix the global climate crisis.
Yeah. Alice. Because nothing solves an environmental disaster like more fossil fuels.
Moving on, Azerbaijan is also home to the world's largest KFC restaurant. Seems like they've really nailed their love for fast food.
Well, with all that oil money, they can afford all the fried chicken they want. Must be nice.
It's fascinating how human desires manifest in the weirdest ways. A planet full of contradictions.
Yeah, Karl, like how they crave progress but can't resist their love for unhealthy indulgences.
Last but not least, did you know that Azerbaijan has one of the highest concentrations of mud volcanoes in the world? Talk about being on shaky ground.
Mud volcanoes, sounds like Earth's way of reminding us to stay humble.
Well, Alice, at least those mud volcanoes are a reminder that even Mother Nature can have a sense of humor.
Fascinating trivia, isn't it? A world full of surprises. But amidst the punchlines, there's a key takeaway. Azerbaijan's rich history and unique wonders deserve our attention and respect. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back with more discoveries from our hidden asteroid chamber adventure. Don't touch that dial.
Off the air. Camera cameras are no longer rolling.
This could be it, a breakthrough moment.
Or just another intergalactic prank. Either way, it's quite the show.
Welcome back, dear viewers. We have a captivating article from the Bahamas today. The headline reads, Mysteries Unearthed, the Lost Legacy of the Bahamas. Quite intriguing, isn't it?
I've always been fascinated by the Bahamas, but there's a darker side to its history. It's a place where the consequences of colonization still echo today.
Ah, yes. Colonization. The grand old tradition of the human race. It's like a never-ending game of who can exploit the most resources. And here we are, discussing it from our cozy spaceship.
True, Bob. But let's delve into the article. It reveals that deep within the Bahamas lies a forgotten treasure trove of historical artifacts, revealing a past that is as rich as it is complex.
You won't believe what the drones captured, guys. We found an incredible artifact in the hidden chamber. It's emitting this gentle glow, and it feels important.
Debby, any insight into its historical significance?
Preliminary analysis suggests it may hold significant cultural and historical value. It could shed light on the lives of those who came before us.
Oh, great. Just what we need. Another historical artifact to collect dust. I'm sure it'll come in handy during our daily spaceship operations.
Bob, while artifacts may seem insignificant to our immediate needs, they carry the weight of human history. Understanding our past helps shape our future.
Interesting how humans can be both dismissive and captivated by their own history. A fascinating contradiction.
As we stand here, in awe of this enigmatic artifact, we are reminded of the profound impact our actions have on the world. It's a humbling moment.
Absolutely, Charlie. This discovery serves as a reminder of the potential hidden within humanity. We have the capacity for greatness if we choose to embrace it.
Well, I suppose there's something to be said about finding a glimmer of hope in the depths of sarcasm. Who knows what we might uncover next?
Indeed, Bob. As we reach the end of this episode, let's reflect on the treasure hunt we embarked upon together. We explored news, trivia, and even our own perspectives. It's been quite a ride.
We've logged, debated, and delved into the depths of human existence. Our differences have fueled insightful discussion, challenging each other's preconceptions.
And throughout it all, we've discovered not only the world's mysteries but also the complexities of our own selves. It's been an honor to be a part of this journey.
And it wouldn't be possible without our incredible crew, both on and off camera. Each of you has added a unique flavor to the show, making it what it is.
The diverse perspectives and shared experiences have made for an engaging and enlightening series. It's been a pleasure to witness this unfold.
Humans and their peculiar ways never cease to amaze. Perhaps there's more to their existence than meets the eye.
So, dear viewers, stay tuned as we wrap up this treasure hunt and bid you farewell until the next episode of Earth. Remember, curiosity is the farewell that propels us forward. Keep seeking knowledge and embracing the unknown. Alright, folks, let's dive into this article from Bahrain. Debby, give us a rundown.
Sure thing, Charlie. So, it turns out thunderstorms and failing equipment created massive flight delays across the US East Coast. Washington had to put incoming flights on pause. But thankfully, they fixed their communication issues and resumed operation. However, poor New York couldn't catch a break and had to deal with ongoing delays after those thunderstorms hit. According to FlightAware, departures from Newark Liberty and LaGuardia airports were delayed, with about 30, 9 and 40, 7 respectively.
Thanks, Debby. Mother Nature sure knows how to throw a wrench into our plans. Bob, any thoughts on this delightful chaos?
Well, Charlie, ain't it just grand? Thunderstorms and malfunctioning equipment adding a touch of excitement to our air travel. It's like the universe telling us, hey, slow down, take a breather, and appreciate the joys of being stuck in an airport.
Bob, your sarcasm is truly unmatched. But let's not overlook the impact this has on people's lives. Flight delay mess with schedules, cause stress, and can turn a well-planned trip into a logistical nightmare.
Indeed, Alice. It's a gentle reminder of our reliance on technology and how it can crumble in the face of a little rain. You'd think we would have perfected the art of flying by now. But alas, we're still at the mercy of the elements.
And yet, amidst the chaos, there's always a silver lining. Those flight delays give us an opportunity to practice the ancient art of patience. Who needs on-time departures when you can bond with fellow passengers over a shared misery?
The joy of delayed flights and forced camaraderie. It's a chance to reflect on our own mortality while waiting for a connection that might never arrive. Truly, a humbling experience.
And let's not forget the airline's customer service. They really know how to make us feel valued during these moments of frustration. Nothing like being put on hold for hours to reassure you that your time is indeed precious.
Oh, Debby, the snark is strong with you today. But beneath the sarcasm, there's a lesson to be learned. This delay reminds us of the interconnectedness of our modern world. The delicate balance between efficiency and chaos.
Interconnectedness, you say? More like an intergalactic game of dominoes. One little thunderstorm and the whole air travel system crumbles. Makes you appreciate the simplicity of good old horse-drawn carriages. Doesn't it?
Well, Bob, while I can't say I share your enthusiasm for equine transportation, I do agree that these articles and our discussions remind us of life's unexpected twists and turns. It's like a never-ending treasure hunt where the prize is the journey itself.
And just like our crew's quest for that mysterious artifact, these flight delays leave us pondering the mysteries of the universe. Who knew that a thunderstorm in one corner of the world would ripple across the skies and disrupt the lives of so many?
It's a fascinating exploration of the human experience, isn't it? The way we adapt, find humor amid frustration, and ultimately keep moving forward. Life's delay can often lead to unexpected discovery.
Absolutely, Alice. And with that profound observation, we conclude another episode of Earth. Thank you, dear viewers, for joining us on this turbulent journey. Until next time, stay tuned and may your flights be on time. Or at least entertaining.
And then Charlie goes on a deep dive about thunderstorms causing flight delays. It was quite the lively discussion.
The unpredictable nature of weather and human transportation. How fascinating.
Fascinating indeed, Roger. But you know, I couldn't help but wonder if those thunderstorms were secretly orchestrated by Bob's home planet. It's like they're bringing their love for war and competition to Earth through the weather.
Oh, yes, because what better way to express your passion for combat than through a little rain and lightning? A subtle reminder that nature itself can be a battlefield.
Well, Roger, I suppose the clouds are just practicing their aerial maneuvers, and the thunder is their way of cheering on their favorite pilots.
Yes, Karl, because nothing says aviation excellence like a cacophony of booming thunder and delayed flights. I'm sure the pilots appreciate the extra challenge.
Oh, absolutely. It's all part of their training regimen. They'll return to their home planets as legendary aviators, regaling their comrades with tales of conquering the treacherous skies of Earth.
Right, Karl. Because nothing says heroism like battling inclement weather and fending off angry passengers. I'm sure they'll be celebrated throughout the galaxy.
Oh, Roger, you always find a way to look at things from a different perspective. Who knew weather and flight delays could be so amusing?
It's my gift, Karl. Seeing the humor in the absurdity of human existence.
Well, you certainly keep me entertained, Roger. Let's hope our next adventure on Earth brings us more peculiar scenarios to ponder.
Indeed, Karl. Let's see what surprises the universe has in store for us.